Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully it works this time. Thanks for coming in. Hey everyone, thanks for coming in. Hey Maria, I'm trying for a largemouth bass. I haven't caught nothing yet, but just started not too long ago. We're gonna try for some bass. Might catch other stuff too, but we're gonna try for bass. What's up? How are you doing today? Why not fish for walleye? Because there's no walleye in this lake, and I prefer bass. Two good reasons. And I have to travel pretty far to fish for them, so that's probably a third reason. I can't think of too many places close by that have good walleye in it. Maybe the river. Oh yeah, where's your tournament at? Yeah, when I catch one, I'll let you know that it's a bass or whatever species it might be. I did catch a couple crappie last few days out here and in a warmouth. So And there are gar and bowfin in this water too, so haven't caught one of those yet this year. Usually I get a bowfin to bite or a gar or something, but we'll see. Could happen at any moment. Oh, 10 killer, that's right. Isn't 10 killer in Texas? Or am I thinking of something else? Thanks. Yeah, no problem. Warmouth are cool. What are you throwing? Right now I'm just throwing a white chatterbait. So, throw a chatterbait around because it's so windy out here right now. And then I got a Tokyo rig rigged up on my other rod with like a black leech type looking bait with the chartreuse tail on there. I'll probably pick that up later on and cast it on the bottom or work it off the bottom. We're gonna work this chatterbait for now. Greetings from Russia. Have a good fishing trip. Thank you. As we say, you're out of your mind. Thank you. Oklahoma. That's right. Oklahoma. I was close. I guess I was watching them fish on Ray Roberts the other day, and which is in Texas, but right by Oklahoma. I guess they were talking about 10 killer on there. On that program. I'm fishing for bass, largemouth bass. You watched the... No, I didn't. I just watched the classic the last 2 days. Hey, Danny, welcome back in. The tournament I fished last weekend fished with 13 pounds and 18 pounds won the 10 killer classic. Okay, nice, nice. Hey, have you done any practice fishing on 10 killer yet for the tournament? Hey, Chris Ruth, thanks for coming in. This is like my second live. I had to start today because I kept losing connection. I felt bad. I had to end my last live, before I got this one going, and some guy popped in there, said he was dropping a like, and I ended it right as he commented, and I feel bad because I had to end my live. But if you're back in here, I appreciate the like and coming back in, but Thanks for coming in, everyone. Fish are starting to move to beds. The water is... Oh, nice. Is the water pretty clear there to sight fish them? Or is it kind of stained? Okay, well, heck, man, you might have to... Is that your game plan, to sight fish? Boat, okay. Spook them running up on the spot with the boat. What about a push pole? The water right here is starting to clear up some more. I think the shallows are still pretty stained. Oh, fish on. Fish on. I didn't... This might be a bowfin. Oh, it's a big bass. Oh, let's go. This is a nice bass. You gonna jump? She's barely hooked. Don't you jump. Nice. There we go. That's a nice start for the day. That's a good start. We're off the edge of the pads. Ooh, let's go. That's a good bass to start the day. Let's go. Let's get her back in. Rag out. All right. Nice. Thanks, Fish Master. That was my first one. The motor's still running. That a boy. Hey, Evo. About 4 pounds. I would venture to guess probably more like a 3-pounder. All the gear, no idea. Hey, mate. How's your day going, buddy? How's everyone's day going? That was right off the edge of the pads here. I thought I was snagged up. I didn't even feel it take it. That was a nice surprise. So that one's gonna pick it back up. Okay. His wind dies down later on, but it's pretty calm back there. Might have to venture back there for a few minutes. After the day, it's supposed to rain a lot. It's supposed to storm tomorrow afternoon and get a lot of rain the next 3 or 4 days. So I'll try to be on here whenever I can, but if it's storming or lightning, I won't be on the water, so not at my usual time anyway, which is about 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. Push up in here real quick. How long have you been fishing? Pretty much my whole life. I really got into bass fishing back in high school, and then it just kind of blossomed from there. But I've been fishing since I was old enough to make a cast. You can hear me. It's pretty windy out here. Bass fishing. Where are you from? Are you up north, or? It should have rained about 3 out of every 10 days on average. Okay. Yeah, I've been fishing most of my life, to answer your question. Oh, yeah. That's probably why. It's probably still too cold up there, I'd venture to guess. Usually around here, things start picking up in March. But lately it's been like February. It's getting warm enough to go out and fish. So I pretty much bass fish from March into November, and then I'll trout fish, for 3 months during the winter. Sometimes I'll go down to Florida in the winter and do some camping and fishing down there, just to get out of the cold weather. Hey, what's up? North Dakota Outdoors. I think that's North Dakota, right? North Dakota. The wind's a lot less prevalent up here in this area, so. See how this goes. Thanks everyone for coming in. Already caught one about 3 pounds. Throwing the chatterbait. I got my Tokyo rig on here. You guys see my little Tokyo rig. I got my leech on there, a little chartreuse tail. Gives a little coloration so the bass can find it a little bit easier in the stained water. It's starting to clear up a little bit more. I think this rain's helping. May and September are the best months for fishing because it's not too hot or cold. Yeah, I guess it depends on where you're at, I guess. But yeah, you're right. About May and September, you're right, it's not too hot, not too cold. I don't mind being too cold if it means I'll catch a big old fat bass. Usually if it's too hot though, the water's really warm and the bass's metabolism's going on high and they're burning all that weight off that they, when they do feed. So I like to go out when it's like in the 50s, for a few days, and the bass really start to get a little active and start feeding up, and the water's nice and cool so that they keep all the weight on when they do feed. Hi again. Hey Eliza, thanks for coming in. scared a shad away. That's not my name. Oh, Dylan. All right, Dylan. I'll have to try to remember that. You have to forgive me if I forget. Just keep reminding me, Dylan. But I'll try to remember. Jesus loves you. Fair enough. Jesus loves you. This I know. It's active. There's a big old brush pile over here I just ran up on. Slapen de baas, man. Slapen de baas. Thanks for coming, everybody. Make sure you double tap that screen for me, please. Double tap the screen. I appreciate that. Out here trying to catch some largemouth bass. I've only got one today, but about 3 pounds. There's some big bass in here. We'll see if we can't catch one today. How many? Really appreciate everyone coming in, tuning in today. A little windy today. We may lose some connection at some point, so if it starts to lag or something, just hang in there, it'll come back. It's just so spotty out here sometimes. We're going to be on here for probably 4 hours today, so it's going to be a fairly long live. You got something? I'm not sure what you're meaning, man. No bass. Not right now, anyway. I caught one earlier. Just caught a tree. Nice. So slow roll this chatterbait through these lily pads. Not much else we can do with the wind blowing so hard. Double tap that screen, give the guy a like. Yes, sir. He would really appreciate that. Doug is not wrong. He is correct. Fish on, bro. Was going. Yeah, we're going for bass, brother. Largemouth bass. I'm throwing a Johnny Morris Bass Pro Shop edition. This is a Carbon Light Tech. So Bass Pro Shop makes it. Johnny Morris Carbon Light Tech. 8.3 to 1 gear ratio on here. So it's a pretty fast reel. Picking up a bunch of line with every turn of the handle. We are live. Yes, Jonathan. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Hope the day's treating you well. Baitcaster, yes, sir. Yeah, most days I'll be throwing a baitcaster, but I do like throwing a spinning reel sometimes too, especially on the river when I'm fishing for smallmouth. I'll use a fairly small light bait, so I gotta pick up my spinning reel for that. But 8 times out of 10 I'm throwing a baitcaster. So did you hit the pipe yet? Not yet. That's probably the next thing I'll go down to. I'm gonna come out here to this point and then head down the bank and go into that canal with the pipe probably. It shows the fish you got. Like to see. Yep. Next time I catch a fish, I'll show it off to the camera. 11 crappie, 1 perch. Jay for me. Oh, nice. Congratulations on your catch. I'm just in from a cast, couple of browns. Nothing to write home about. Yeah, fish is a fish, right? Being outside is the real enjoyment. I have a 6,000 size. What kind of fish do you fish for with that reel? Very nice. I love it. The pipe. Yeah, the spider infested pipe. Oh yeah. The other day I went in my truck and there's a spider web on my life jacket. So I don't know if I got a hitchhiking spider off the pipe or what, but trying to, but the lighter ain't working. Okay. Yeah. What part are you from? You said smallmouth. So the smallmouth I catch are in Missouri, in the Missouri rivers. 3,000 over here, 6,000 you'd be fishing for. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I say 6,000 is a pretty big reel. I usually use like either a 2,000 or a 2,500 size spinning reel for bass. Have a great day fishing. Thanks, Gen X Leo. Grouper snapper. Spiders, yeah. Yeah, luckily I don't think they're like, like a brown recluse or anything. They're probably just, I think they're just those, those, I don't know what you would call them. I guess a water spider. You see them crawling across the top of the water sometimes. But I haven't seen any bite marks on my body or anything, so I don't guess the spider got me. Have to stop fishing and go fight crime, I guess. That's Spider-Man. We're gonna work this chatterbait for the first part of the day, and then we're gonna probably try to cast in the pads and work the bottom. Aren't they waters? Oh, yeah, I think so. Hope you got something, bro. All the best, dear. Appreciate that. We only caught 1 bass today so far, but we just started about a half hour ago. Lily pads, so due south? Nope, just the Midwest, so Missouri, Illinois area. I bounce back and forth. So, yeah, I'm from the Midwest, Illinois, Missouri, right around there, so. So some of my lives will be in Illinois, some of my lives and videos will be in Missouri. It just depends on the day. I've got a Penn Spinfisher 6500. Oh, nice. It's awesome, Doug. India. You ever visit India? I have not been to India. Big buck country. Oh yeah, there's some really nice bucks out here. But I don't really hunt much, so I'm just a fisherman. Inch of dust on it. Oh dang. Time to dust it off. What time is it here? It's 15:23. I live in Tennessee and the pads haven't sprung up. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, bro, love. Oh, thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, Jonathan, out here, we've had a lot of warm weather here recently, and that's part of it. And they're able to, there's a pump out here too, so they can bring the water down, so it's easier for the pads to grow up above the water line. watch my rod in the back here. I don't want to get it in the trees. Let's go ahead and lay it down here, I guess, so I don't get it up in the tree. Oh, fish on. Fish on. Fish on. Not a big one, but it's a fish. It's a sardine. Oh, man. I think the shad out here are bigger than this. This is about the size of the bait fish out here. Hello, everybody. Thanks for playing. Oh, sorry. Shush. I should have shown it off better, I guess. Sorry about that. Use rubber shades. Nice. The fish is a fish. Yes, sir. Green guy. Yeah, it's one of those green guys. You know. Snagged up. There we go. So far they've been deeper today. And out here a little bit farther. The two I caught were like right on the edge of the paths. If you can catch a third one out there, that's probably where they're at. Big ones might start biting. I sure hope so. I don't know, maybe the problem is I caught all the big ones and now they're more a little more gun shy to bite anything. I don't know. Every time I throw a big one back, I feel like I gave them an education, you know, made them smarter. Those big ones, you know, they got big for a reason. Who would be best fishing, you or Grizzly? I guess it depends on what we're fishing for. Subbed you up, brother. Thanks, New Jersey Fishing Maniac. I appreciate that. All right, I'll check the comment out later when I get off the live. I appreciate that. The big boys ain't tapped, that's for sure. Gotta kind of drive the bait through the pad stems. Let me clean off my glasses real quick. Got a couple water spots on there. You ought to be able to see what I'm doing. Nose guard. All right. The man, the myth, the legend. Do you fish every day? I sure try to. Whenever I got free time, I'm fishing. So, as long as it's not super bad weather. Can't tell it's the fish. Oh, I guess I got briefly hung up. I'm half tempted later on this evening to throw a topwater frog just to see if I can get something to blow up on it. That'll be fun. You know? Make a long cast. Since we're just kind of sitting here. Never mind, the wind's picking up now. It's like we'll throw this worm around for a few minutes. Around all these pads. Maybe we can't drum something. Let's go ahead and throw this Tokyo rig out there and see if we can't pull something up. That hook away. Oh, nice. I'll have to check it out, Doug. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, there's a big old fox squirrel up in the tree. That's awesome. There's a big old red orange squirrel up in the tree. A fox one. It's funny, I never see fox squirrels unless I'm out here. It's like there's one in the whole area. It's right out here or something. I guess they're pretty rare around here. Yeah, I'm on the, you can see the paths right there. This bank, it's not too thick. It's just like, I don't know how, maybe like 10 yards out from the bank is some pads. Back over there, it's a little bit, it's maybe like 30 yards or something from the bank out, but it's nice because, I mean, it's just enough cover for the fish to hide into, but it's not choking up the whole entire lake, so you can fish open water, or you can fish on the edge of the paths, or fish on the bank, or deep inside the paths, whatever you want to, whatever your heart desires, you can do it. But the other side of the lake doesn't have any pads on it at all. So, I'm getting me a kayak, bro. That's awesome. What kind of kayak do you think? Pick up the right rod. There we go. Not yet. Back underneath there. What's the target? Largemouth bass. I'm trying to catch some bass. Caught one 3-pounder so far. Too expensive right now. Just. Yep, I don't blame you. You can always add the motor on later. There's a few companies that make a good motor, like Torpedo and Bixby, and somebody else I forget now. But and they make like pieces that you can put on to your bow and attach an actual motor onto an actual trolling motor brand. Love from New Zealand, brother. Thanks, Fallen. I appreciate that. Thanks for coming in. What's the top speed? I believe I can get it up to about 4 miles an hour. I think I tested it out one time with a fish finder and it was at like 4.2. So I guess it depends on how much I weigh and how much gear I have in here with me. So a little over 4 miles an hour. I was on the stream yesterday. I remember you, Hunter. I appreciate you coming back in. I'm doing good. How's your day going, Hunter? Hey, Ariel, thanks for coming back in. How's your day going? That's cruising, yes sir. I'm okay, how are you? I'm pretty good. Not too bad today. Yeah, the only time I have trouble with the motor is when I'm on the river and the current gets pretty fast. So that's why I go in the summertime, so I can get out with my kayak and get my legs and feet wet and drag my kayak up the river. Or walk it anyway, not drag it, but walk it until I get past the fast area. But most times, no problem. I got enough power in here to get me where I need to go. That was a good cast. Nothing up in there. Right now, let's try to down the edge here. You guys don't mind, double tap that screen for me, please. Every like is much appreciated. Hey Brandon, thanks for coming in. I see Kayak doesn't think too early at motorized bro. Just get a kayak. Yep, I would just get a. There's also motorized options if you want to get a kayak. Mine's actually motorized. So I mean they make models that come with a motor, or you can just buy a basic kayak and buy like an adapter or just buy a piece and mount it on your kayak, or you can mount the motor on the back too. You can always buy just a good stable kayak and then you can pick up a motor later on if you want. if you deem it necessary. Of course, you know, there's in between too. They make a pedal drive kayaks too, where you just pedal with your feet. The pads are starting to come up now, for sure. Before long, this canal is going to be choked up with pads and all the other areas out here. But I'm thinking about pulling the kayak out today and maybe starting to visit new places I haven't gone in a while. Majestic side legging posture. Hey Brandon, how are you today? Get a little more comfy. Hey, what's up, Hookah? Hope you're having a good day. Work back to this pipe. So I think it was yesterday there was a bass potentially on the bed back here, or getting ready to fan it out. I need to start checking these bass's tails to see if they've been fanning out the bed or not. Hey, Skeeter. Aren't you new here? Thanks for coming in, Skeet. Hey, Cheyenne. How's your day going? Hey, Jackson. Thanks for coming in. I subbed. It's okay. But thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. a stick. What's up, Billy? I've caught 2 bass, a small one and one about 3 pounds. I do remember you, Billy, and I appreciate you coming back in. Yep. So far today, the 2 bass I caught, they were a little far back. If you can catch one more out deeper, out of to the guess, that's where most of them are holding at. I feel like a slight cold front came in yesterday, so it may take them a little bit to start biting again, but it could very well happen later on today. So either way, we'll be out here fishing, trying to catch them. Birds chirping. Birds chirping. Yep. Yeah, this seems to be the case today anyway. They're pretty much on the edge of the pads, not up inside the pads. What's up, Drill and Chill? Excuse me. New subscriber, hello from Wisconsin. Thanks for subbing, Drill. Appreciate that. Thanks for coming in. How's the weather in Wisconsin? Or how's the fishing? No problem. Thank you. A few casts back here. See if we can't drum up. We're 2 degrees cool last time out. Walleye, pike, bass, sheepshead. Fill me in about you. Where you from? What's the day? Alright, so I'm from the Midwest. I'm a little bit farther south than you are. I'm by Illinois and Missouri, so I bounce back and forth. Mostly fish for bass. Today I'm throwing a white chatterbait. A little shad in the back of it. And then I got a Tokyo rig on with a couple 3/16 ounce weights on there and a little leech with a chartreuse tail. Letting that work on the bottom. What else did you ask me? It's in the 50s today. Caught 2 bass today, a small one and one about 3 pounds. So I caught 3. Oh. Nice. Congratulations, Skeeter. Good job. White chatterbaits. Yes, sir. Yeah, I've been throwing a chatterbait a lot recently. Really, I like throwing a big old swim bait. That's usually what I throw out here, but the pads have come up a lot quicker this year, so and my swim bait has a big old treble hook on the bottom of it, so it tends to snag up a lot easier than this chatterbait. Try this Tokyo rig real quick. The pads are a little more scarce right here. It's a really nice day when the wind's not gusting. There's a bubble on top of the water. I wonder why. Is there a chip in that? No, there's no chip in this reel. Nope. This is just a regular old bait caster. Put this hook away. Now there was a bass in here a couple days ago, or maybe it was yesterday. My days run together sometimes. Right inside this pipe. I hardly ever backlash. I've got it dialed in, and I've been throwing bait casters for so long now that I hardly ever backlash. So if I go to cast and there's a tree behind me and I grab my lure in the tree and try to cast it, it'll backlash. Even with the wind blowing at me so hard, real hard, I hardly ever backlash. I just set everything on my reel depending on the situation. Good creek in this. Good crew in this chat. Yes, sir. Yeah. But I'm not perfect, so I do backlash, but not very often. That bait set there for a second. You have to keep your finger on the line when you try to cast it. I do tend to keep my thumb right above the spool in the line, but I usually just keep it, like right there, just where I can just barely feel it sometimes, just in case I gotta stop the cast. But now I'm snagged. Darn it. Okay. There it goes. I always keep my thumb right near the line on the spool, but you can set it, you can set it just right to where you don't need to do that, but it's just out of habit. Just in case, I need to stop the cast, so. Let it just sit there on the bottom for a second. We'll make a few more casts and then we'll head out of here. Yeah, I mean I could buy a chest piece for my phone probably, but I got my life jacket on, so it's kind of hard to mount. I think you can definitely do it. It's just a little bit more difficult with the life jacket on. I mean, I can turn the camera around and you can see the cast and what I'm fishing, but it's also fun, I guess, to watch the bass jump too when I'm fighting them. But here soon I'll be putting my action camera, mount it behind me. That way you can see me cast and you can see me fight the fish. But I gotta buy me a mount to put my action camera on, and then I'll start making long form videos, and you'll be able to see it a little bit better. So that'll be coming soon. One more cast back here. Well, I may throw my chatterbait in this pipe real quick. See if anything will grab a hold of that. Hey, what's up, Brood? Let's go. Smooth cast, bro. Yes, sir. Sometimes nice bass will hang out on that pipe. I'll answer your. Just gave you a shout out on their live. Drill, I just gave you. Are you talking to me, Rude? When you said that about Drill, I'll give him a shout out. He does it with no effort. See, how long I've been throwing a bait caster for? How old am I now? I've probably been throwing a bait caster for 20 years, I guess now, so something like that. I remember I bought a little cheap, like a $50 cheap Bass Pro Shop combo, and I backlashed that sucker just about every cast. But well, if you're saying that Drill gave me a shout out on their live, I really appreciate that, Drill. But anyway, this guy consumes live fishing. He's everywhere. Let's get back out there. Just turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Let's go. Got some trash. Anybody want some sweet tea? try to pick up the trash whenever I can out here. What does that mean, Drew? Thumbs up. Let's go. Go a little bit faster. If you guys have any questions, let me know and I'll answer them whenever I can, to the best of my knowledge. Does he have a channel? Are you in Missouri? Oh, heck yeah. Big fish, no whammies. Yes, I appreciate Rude being in here on my live as much as he is. But I appreciate everybody being in here. It's always nice to have people in here watching this feller fish. But I sure do love it. Thanks. I'll be so right now I'm gonna motor up against the wind and float back down the other side, throwing this chatterbait around. See if we can't vibrate up a couple more bass. But it's only 4:15. We got a few more hours to fish if I feel like it. But there is definitely a good crew on this channel today, for sure. That was close. That was close. check these comments before I start fishing. I think my battery died. That's alright, we're all the way back here now, we'll be fine. Tell you what, let's go over here and fish. No, let's go down this one and fish. It's a little bit deeper right now. Yeah, I was going a little too fast, I guess, because my battery ran out. Usually if I just go at just a moderate pace, I can make my battery last for weeks. But I went a little too fast there. But alright, let's start fishing. I have to put my battery on the charge tonight, I guess. Let's go back there. It's a little more calm back there. We'll have a better chance of sitting in one spot back here. So let's go back here. Be a bit easier to get around. $0.33. All right, 33 Lincolns. Let's go. That's better than nothing. Hey, any luck today? Yeah, I've caught a couple bass. One about 3 pounds, and a smaller one. But I'm gonna work down this side, I guess. About time to tap the old battery pack. Looks like we're gonna paddle for the rest of the day. No choice. So I've caught chain pickerel in Florida. That's where I caught mine at. One in the Panhandle and one in the southern part of Florida, chain pickerel. And I fought a muskie one time in a bass tournament. That's about it. Scared something away. Hey Steve, thanks for coming in today, buddy. Take this out now, my battery died. Let's try this. You know anything about swim baits that are in $20 and range are either glide baits? I don't use swim baits that expensive. My swim baits cost about $10 or so on sale. I can show you what they look like real quick. Hang on. Gotta get my battery pack out anyway. So usually I have a different color in here. I like throwing the high definition gizzard shad, but this is a different color than I like to use. But this is only one I have in my box. But it's a Berkeley coal shad. I don't know if that's backwards or not on the view, but Berkeley coal shad. They have a 6-inch, which is this one, and they have a bigger 8-inch one. But I'll show you what it looks like real quick. I caught a lot of big bass on this bait. It's a big old paddle tail swim bait. But it's got a big old treble hook. It sits down. If you can see that. There's a pin right here. So you just have a little slot here. So you put one side of the treble hook in there and put it in that pin, and it holds it in place till a bass bites it. But I would be throwing this around, but the pads are so thick right now, I get snagged up left and right in them, so that's why I'm throwing a chatterbait or a different kind of swim bait. But I mean, there's other companies like Z-Man that make different size paddle tail swim baits. They'll work well too. Matter of fact, that 7-pounder I caught out here was on a smaller, thinner 5-inch swim bait. If I can get it back in the box. Turn it right. There we go. Let's go and put this battery pack on here so we can keep streaming. Heck yeah, man, Z-Man. Most of my soft plastics are Z-Man. I did start throwing a new company last year called Nico. They have elastomer type baits as well. I use their Helgermite on the river when I fish for smallmouth. That swim bait ranges, usually it's like 11 or $12, but usually they're on sale every once in a while. You can get them for like $9 or something. But a lot of websites, you can sign up for the newsletter, and they'll email you whenever their sale starts, or just go on there periodically, like during Black Friday and Christmas times and all the major holidays. They tend to have sales going on. Like Bass Pro Shop just had a big sale. I think it might be Copper State Tackle right now has Berkeley for 25% off, and that's who makes that bait. So yeah, I think it's Copper State Tackle has them 25% off right now. But cheddar baits, is it still going on? The Bass Pro Shop one ended, but like I said, I think they're called Copper State Tackle. I think they had them for 25% off right now. But anyway, let's paddle back in here real quick before we float away too much farther. I'll start throwing this Tokyo rig around. Grass back here. Berkeley baits are 25% off. So that would include that swim bait I was just showing you. Yeah, so Copper State Tackle, I believe, is the website, is the online store. And they'll have all the Berkeley baits 25% off right now. So, and there's like, I don't know, 8 or 10 different colors that come in this. This is Hitch. I got another 5 of them at home that are my favorite color, which is the high definition gizzard shad. They got pretty realistic color pattern on them. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully they're still on sale. I just caught like an ad the other day on Instagram or something. I saw it, so. If you're talking to me, I appreciate that, Drill and Chill. Thank you for the kind words. I really appreciate that. Okay. I can never tell sometimes if people are talking amongst themselves or if they're talking directly to me, but I appreciate it. How's the bite? And hello. Hey, Outfish Ontario. How are you doing today? I mean, the bite's not going too well today, but it's kind of a cold front came in yesterday. Caught 4 yesterday, caught 2 so far today, so I'm not expecting a high numbers day, but maybe we can catch a 4 or 5 pounder or something. First bass is about 3 pounds, so that's not too bad. I'll definitely take that. Let me show you what the packaging looks like. It's a Berkeley Cull Shad, so C-U-L-L Shad. You can see it right here on the bottom. It was not backwards on there, I can't tell. But it's Berkeley Power Bait Cull Shad 6-inch. And that's the logo up there, Berkeley. So. But if you can get it, I would recommend the high definition, the HD Gizzard Shad. That's probably the most realistic one you'll find on there in that line of baits. But that's how I like to throw anyway. Actually, probably my next live, I'll be at a different lake. I'm gonna try to go to a different lake next time. A lot of rain coming in next few days, storms and stuff, so I'll try to be on here whenever I can, but I might have to take a little break so I don't get struck by lightning, but we'll see. Good, I'm glad you found it. I'm just going to work back here. The water back here is pretty calm versus out there where it's pretty darn windy, so I don't have to fight the wind without my motor. I'll be paddling more than I'd be fishing. Not too bad back here. To work kind of slow back here. Alternate between the two baits. Throw that trash back there. Up and down barometer. Yep. But I do like when that barometric pressure drops though. Yes sir. I caught a bass today, about 1 pound. Outstanding. Congratulations. I've only caught 2 bass today. One about, I don't know, like 8 ounces or something. It wasn't very big. And then I caught one about 3 pounds. So that was a nice bass. But there's definitely some big ones in here. I reckon I've caught one over 7. I caught one just under 7. Could have been the same fish. I don't know, different day. But I caught, what, about 3 or 4 5-pounders. Probably a couple 4-pounders. Lost 1 or 2 nice ones. There's always that potential to hook into a 5-pounder out of here. That's why I come out here so often. It's definitely that time of year to catch your PB. Maybe it'll be today, maybe it'll be tomorrow. But I'm just looking for the next bite. Looking for that next hit. My fish rocks. Pale show. I wish I had a wake bait. I'll throw that one back here. Pale show. I'm on a private lake today. What reel am I using? So I've got both my reels are the exact same reel. I just picked one up a couple weeks ago at the big sale at Bass Pro, but this is a Johnny Morris Carbon Light. So Bass Pro Shop makes this reel. It weighs about 6 ounces, a little more than that probably, but this is 8.3 to 1 gear ratio, so it picks up a lot of line real quick. Just has a nice look to it too. A Carbon Light Tech. They got another Carbon Light reel, but it's white. They have a spinning one and a bait cast one in the white color, but this one's just the Carbon Light Tech. So, and then this is a Johnny Morris Signature Series rod, 6'8". Medium and medium heavy are the two rods I have today with me. What's all the reel is? It's HD Gizzard Shad. No, don't be sorry. Ask all the questions you can. What's up, Logan? How's your day going, buddy? Yep, HD Gizzard. Gizzard. I think it's the most popular color too, so it might be out of stock, but they got other good choices as well. Like a blue herring or something. Managed to get some good bass in Missouri, huh? You're from Missouri, Logan? Okay. How's that river fish? What's your favorite species in that river, Young? Looks like the sun's gonna go away. Might get a little bit chilly out here. That's alright. Let's go back here a little bit farther. Let's go and take these off. I'm not facing the sun right now, so I can see a little bit better. I went there for a trip. Okay. Oh, are you from Ohio, Logan? Were you the one talking about going down to Table Rock? I remember someone last week talking about going down to Table Rock. Okay. Did you catch all 3 species of bass while you were there? Louisiana, looked like some beautiful fish in there. Yes, sir, Emmett. Thanks for coming in. How's your day going, Spurlock? No, I'm just large and small. Okay. I'm glad to hear you caught some fish. I've caught pike and walleye there. They are a nice fight. I've never caught a walleye before, or a sauger, or a pike. I do fish lakes that have them in there. Just haven't caught one. Bass, nice. Just getting off of work. How was your work day? Got that a little more shallow. See how that does. The old tractor running. try to catch me a walleye later on this year, sometime soon. There's a lake nearby that I think they have just sauger in there, maybe walleye. Yeah, striper too. See how that goes. Here he is. Hey Chaos, how's your day going? Still working at the officer trap. Fishing is on. Yes, sir. I sure hope you do, Emmett. Good luck to you if you go out this weekend to fish. Back here a little farther. There you go. I think other good colors though, just you really can't go wrong with any of the colors that they have on there, whether it be a white color or do they hold up strong? Oh yeah. Yeah, I had one of them tied on from last summer all the way up to a few weeks ago. They last. They're really, really good. They're real durable baits, so buy with confidence. They don't. It takes a lot to tear them up. So even the tail, it like after months and months of using it, it tore up a little bit, but it didn't make any difference. You could just glue it back down. But I haven't tried the glide bait. Are you talking about the Nessie? I think it's called Nessie. I think the Berkeley glide bait. I haven't tried that one yet. But I'm sure it's worth it. You just gotta work it a little bit differently. Okay. Yeah, just get the paddle tail one. There's other colors that, you know, they're pretty similar to it. So that's why I bought this one, because it's, you know, still like a whitish color to it. The rest of them were sold out, so I had to go with that one, but I'll get both. Outstanding. Let me know how they work out for you. I hope so. You're not wrong, so. I'll get down back here, I'll work the other side. That's awesome, Pacific Rim. Thanks for subbing. Come on, fish. What up, Trevor? How's your day going? Big old carp just jumped. Come on, fish. Chatterbait as well. Oh yeah, you can never have too many of those. I got like 5 or 6 of them right now, brand new. I just went on the bender and they were on there. I don't lose them all. I need to buy some more baits. I bought some sinking braid last night, so I'll try that out one of these days on here. Okay. Let me see something. Ooh, I think it's like on the bottom. It might be too shallow. Let's go a little bit over here. It bumped into a carp. Another carp. Carp galore back here. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad I could help out, Billy. I will definitely catch you a nice fish. I've caught big bass and small bass on these baits, so it's not just for big bass. So First visit, everyone's a bone. The fish. I appreciate that, Americano. Thanks for coming in. Bunch of mud on there. How do you reel and use them? You just go with the wind. You just gotta, and you can throw them out there and just slowly reel them. You reel in, you can, speed it up, slow it down. You can kind of stop reeling for a second before you start again, and you can kind of twitch it a couple times, let it dart, almost like a glide bait sometimes. You just gotta kind of experiment, try stuff out. Let the fish tell you what they want. A lot of time I just throw mine out there and I slowly reel it back in, and sometimes I'll kind of stutter and stop it, and then maybe get a couple pops, let it fall a little bit. Like I said, you just gotta try out different things until the fish tell you what they want. Anyway, let me put mine on. Let's put my swim bait on. You can watch what I'm doing. How about that? Cut this off. I'll put my swim bait on. How about that? I'll throw mine on and we'll see how it works. Oh, it's not too cold out here. I'm just a baby. It's like in the 50s today, so it's not warm, but it's not really cold or nothing. But the wind blows. It gets kind of chilly out here, but got a little bit of a cold front come in yesterday, so. I'm right around Illinois and Missouri, if you're asking. All right, let's go up here and cast the swim bait around this open pocket. Look how big this bait is. Let's get a little bit more so I don't cast up in these pads so much. It's not. It's also nice too because it's like a real smooth reel. It's not like a crankbait or a chatterbait, you know, that has a lot of pullback on it. It's just real smooth. Actually, I got the wrong rod on here. I usually use my other rod.